Okay, so let's talk for a minute about what a formula is. We've already experimented with formulas a little bit to do calculations in our kitchen remodeling costs worksheet, but let's really get down to the nitty-gritty about formulas so you really understand what it is, what it does, and what it can do for you. So what is a formula? There are a number of ways you could define a formula, but the most basic definition is that a formula is an expression used to calculate the value of a cell. We've looked at this a little bit, but let's really break it down. So let's say we have a couple of numbers in a couple of cells. We have a 5 and a 5. If we want to create a formula to do a calculation with these numbers, as you remember, we start with the equal sign, and we can simply select cell A1 plus cell A2 and hit enter, and it will create a formula that says equals A1 plus A2, and it'll do the math for us. Now we can easily go in and modify this to say A1 divided by A2, click enter, and you'll see 5 divided by 5 equals 1. We can change this to subtraction, 5 minus 5 equals 0, or we can change it to multiplication using the asterisk, as you've seen from before. 5 times 5 equals 25. So that is the most basic use of a formula, but even with those basic uses, you can create some really powerful calculations as the volume of your data in your spreadsheet increases. So throughout this section, we're going to look at how to use formulas like this, and more importantly, we're going to learn how to take them to the next step using functions such as sum, product, and more advanced functions such as left, right, mid, VLOOKUP, COUNTIFs, and so on and so forth. So in the next lecture, I'm going to explain to you what a function is, how it works within a formula, and we'll start to see the real power of Excel for doing amazing calculations.